Welcome guys, this is a channel of truth. This is Qinspride. If you're looking for a channel where we talk about great things happening in Nigeria, where we react to videos or contents that are great, that are educative and entertaining, come to this channel. Bring it on. And if you really want us to talk about certain things or react to some videos, please let us know. If these are the things you like to watch, please keep watching.
So guys, I've been thinking about making this video for a very long time, and this was part of me just saying thank you to the Nigerian community, and then also to just to tell the world what I think about Nigerian and why I think Nigerians are the best in Africa. And this has to do the way, if it wasn't for Nigerians, I think I would have been somewhere else. And that's why I want to say, if you're a Nigerian watching this video, I want to say thank you to you, and just for impacting my life, and just for contributing to where I am today.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze, in the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive. Soft rap game, let's drive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe.
I'm gonna start by saying that YouTube is one of the biggest platforms created to impact people, to upgrade, to update, and to change lives. Here is where millions of people gather daily to research, to learn, to relearn, and to find out important informations that will impact, that will teach or change their lives. And of course, they get this information from others who may or may not know what they are teaching. Listen guys, there are so many people, like so many people on YouTube who are teaching what they do not know. I am telling you, yes. That's why when you rush on YouTube to drop a video, ensure you know what you are saying. Many of you will stand on the spiritual judgment pedestal to answer for the lives, the images, the dignities, and the integrities that you've ruined by your carefree words in the hustling arena. Anyway, many like me are here to pick some of the videos that concerns us, me and my fellow Nigerians. Because you can't just walk on YouTube as a foreigner and feel entitled to desecrate my nation. But we don't have time for negativities as it spreads like wildfire. Why would I, Queens, with pride, open the can of worms that you dumped on your channel? Why would Queens, open the can of worms that you dumped on your channel? For my beautiful viewers, nah, I won't do that. Because I wouldn't for any reason give you or your cankerworms any more views than you already pathetically got. But here's the thing. I will react to teach and explain some videos made about my beloved motherland, Nigeria. These are videos made with a good intention, and I will either explain more, correct, or even debunk any fallacy known or unknownly stated therein. Some time ago, a Congolese entered YouTube to give 5 reasons why Nigerians are the best in Africa. These are the reasons based on his experience.
Just to tell the world what I think about Nigerian and why I think Nigerians are the best in Africa. And this has to do the way, if it wasn't for Nigerians, I think I would have been somewhere else. And that's why I want to say, if you're a Nigerian watching this video, I want to say thank you to you, and just for impacting my life, and just for contributing to where I am today. So, as some of you know, I'm from Congo. I was born in Congo. Left Congo when I was 12, roughly. Then, escaped the war, and then I moved to South Africa. In South Africa, I was on the streets, and I spent a few years on the streets of Cape Town. But when I was there, one good evening, a young Nigerian came to me and asked me if I wanted to follow him. And then I was a bit skeptical, but after he came back for a few times, I obliged and I followed him to where. And this was a mission place where he was living. And these guys introduced me to some amazing people. I was coming from the streets. I was a bit rough, but this guy, he went overboard and introduced me to his friends and the community of Christian people. And so this is where I started my own life. And from that opportunity, I ended up going back to school, and now I'm here in Europe. I've been able to finish my bachelor's, my master's, only because this one Nigerian guy really saw a potential in me and took me off the street, and then took me to this place where he gave me the opportunity to become who I am today. And so this is a big part of my life, and I'm very, very thankful to this guy. I managed to see the guy again, and yeah, I don't know, this is so emotional for me because this is why I'm here today talking to you. If it wasn't for this opportunity that this guy gave me, I wouldn't have been able to talk to you today. So I'm very grateful to Nigerians for having a heart to help others, and for keeping on being positive and knowing that helping someone is not only a Nigerian or your brother, but you can go beyond in helping others. So that's number one. Number two is Nigerians are hardworking people. They have entrepreneurial spirit everywhere, even from age 5. When you found them, you really see how they want to make business. Last year, I had a chance to visit Nigeria, and I was astonished how much the people are willing to work. Even if they don't have nothing, they can turn nothing to something.
There are hundreds of thousands of people who experienced this same thing, and not even up to 0.2% came back to publicly tell the world about it for various reasons. One, not everyone is tech savvy. Second, not everyone has the capacity to access the various social media uploading platforms. Third, many people are shy of even creating a channel. And some that do have a channel are shy of going to their channels to say, hey, Nigerians helped me, they are good, this, da, 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 da. And four, some are hyenas who, despite that they have heard, some experienced, or even if they didn't experience it directly, had decided out of envy to still pull her down. By the way, even when Jesus was brought to judgment under Pontius Pilate and found not guilty, yet the key decision makers still angrily stood their ground to prosecute him. In fact, they didn't even speak for themselves alone. When they saw that the crowd is swaying to support Jesus, they moved around inciting hatred, instigating against Christ, and they even threatened the authority to kill Jesus. And right there in the presence of the law, reversed the known law and judgment made against a criminal, a well-known criminal, and they said that this criminal is better and more righteous than a man whose crime is nothing but being bold to speak justice, being bold to help those whom these so-called decision makers and priests had abandoned to their fate. The same thing is currently going on. Nigeria stood for Africa. Because of Nigeria, many southern African nations or countries got their liberation from the shackles of brutality. Nigeria dared the United Nations. Nigeria dared the colonial masters. Nigeria dared the undareable to liberate her very own people. I will be speaking about this in a peculiar topic very soon. Listen, guys, Nigeria got a reputation as the giant of Africa with other Nigeria reputations just because of its big sisterly, big brotherly role. Do you know that Nigeria, under the then President General Olusegun Obasanjo, during the military regime, sent a particular doctor and reporter into Southern African region to observe and report back to Nigeria about the brutality and actions against Africans in those countries. The report of this doctor equipped Nigeria with so much information and made Nigeria 3 steps ahead of every game plan. Yes, we had our problems then. There was war in Nigeria, and Nigerians in a so-called sisterly nation were brutally packed and sent back with little or nothing. Nigerians came together, survived the war, and were licking their wounds. There were power tussles of military era, so Nigerians had its share of unique problems. Despite that, it still championed the cause for liberation of other African nations and carried their liberation process on her head. Yet, the uninformed and naive children of the liberated had all grown wings, and they're even trying to use their wings to fight against the people that sacrificed a lot for them. I'm not going to say all Southern African nations, no. Of course, we have a peculiar country in that southern region. You cannot fight against a giant in many things. Nature will humble you. Believe what I said, mark it somewhere. Nature will humble you. Nature will bend you. Now, this guy came online. This Congolese guy came online, narrated his experiences as you've heard. He thanked Nigerians and boom, the fire started. Guys, do you know the people who came to attack this guy online? 2 major groups of people in Africa. One country from the West African region that many of you know, and one country from Southern African region that many of you also know. As well as some self-destructive Nigerian YouTubers who reside in a particular West African country. And later I even realized that some of the people who posed and claimed to be Nigerians to attack Nigeria on the channel weren't Nigerians, but imposters. You know something about lying? You easily forget lies. Some of them claimed that they were Nigerians, but they weren't Nigerians. Liars. One said, oh, they are best in scamming this and that, and posed as a Nigerian, but the name was a giveaway. Of course, this Congolese guy is not a Nigerian, so it will be very difficult for him to know the differences between Nigerian names and some foreign names. However, despite their spite and anger against this Congolese guy, Nigerians entered that channel in thousands and showed their massive support. And also some people from these regions too, from Zimbabwe, from Cameroon, from Benin Republic, you know, people from Sierra Leone, Liberia also trooped into the channel to support the guy's statement. Well, brothers and sisters, after some time, this Congolese guy came back online again.
Happening, wonderful people. This is your boy Papi Orion. Today I'm doing this video to specifically thank my Niger people for the support and love that they've shown me these past few days. It's a video that I did few years back. 5 reasons why I think Nigerians are the best in Africa, and this video again has picked up. I'm really grateful that you guys have seen the video, you are watching the video and commenting on the video, and then also sharing, and most importantly also subscribing to my channel. This is why I'm actually making this video today, to thank you very much for the support, and I also to clarify some of the things, because I saw some of the comments was like, yeah, Nigerians are the best at scamming, they are the best doing this and that. Really bad comments about Nigerians. And I just wanted to let you know, whoever you are, you know, I love you. But I haven't changed my view on Nigeria and Nigerians. still the same. I'm still living. Some of my best friends, in fact, are from Nigeria, and they have only shown me love and brotherhood and family. They have given me more love than I've ever had from my own brothers in Congo, Congolese brothers, or even in South Africa, where I pretty much grew up. So I stay with my plan, and I keep on saying it. The video wasn't supposed to say other countries are bad. It's just my opinion, really bringing forth my experience ever since as a kid in South Africa, and moving here in Europe, having some Nigerians as my colleagues, my school colleagues. It's just all been the same experience, really, love and, generosity and, family that I experienced around Nigerians. I would like to, tell whoever, doubting my testimony about Nigerians, I don't know what you have gone through, I don't know what they have done to you, but I think for you to be able to really know what I'm talking about, you have to go to Nigeria yourself and see for yourself. And if you are a Nigerian who has left this comment, I really don't know what to tell you. I think you have to look at your people in a different perspective. You have to change the narrative. If you know that there is something wrong which is happening, be the one to change it. But as for me, all I experienced in Nigeria was positivity. I experienced hospitality, I experienced, fun, experienced, a lot of young people, entrepreneurs, and, really that motivated me to really want to work hard. My inputs on how we as Africa look at our brothers and sisters from Nigeria, maybe I could change something on that point. And that's why I made the video. And I believe we start looking at other Africa. There was one comment which talked about, Nigerians are the best. Why do they have to be the best? Why don't we all unite? I think, that is true, yes. But I think we still really need to talk something good where it's deserved. Because if we don't talk about these things, there's no way we're going to change.
Dear Nigerians, most of you do not know what you have. Just take one day off from work or from all these social media brouhaha platforms and go check out CNN, Al Jazeera channels, etc. You will be shocked that there is a global crisis. The same day you protested in Nigeria was the same day another country protested. For example, UK. In fact, ours was even peaceful compared to Western nations. There's inflation everywhere. Go to other countries in Africa, you will realize that even to buy things from the market is a bit difficult, because when Nigeria is affected, a lot of African nations are also affected. Nations are at loggerheads or bickering with one another. Leave all those brouhaha social media sites, listen to world news. Yes, our leaders are failing us. Not just Nigerian leaders, world leaders are failing us. You may say, oh, but they are doing better. No. When you compare the high taxation levels in those countries, when you compare the taxation levels in those countries, when you compare the fee payment in those countries, you will realize that everybody is suffering. We are all suffering. The world leaders are failing us. Go to different African nations. A is crying, B is crying. And it is left for we as individuals in these nations to know what to do. Crying will not solve our problems. Our problem is for all hands to be on deck. I'm going to narrow it down to Nigeria. We need to start at the grassroots level. Some of the people we voted into power in the last election were people shouting as bystanders and preaching about their capacity. And now what's going on? It's easier to shout and tell the whole world what you can do if you're just a bystander. We are all good leaders during interviews, preaching, debates. But when you enter the war front, your eyes will clear.
When you are running for something, you can say a lot of things. But when you sit in the seat and you feel the energy of electricity putting something on your backside. The forces that surround power is always the real power.
You will face the realities. You will face the real world and its consequences. And so if you do not have a proper plan, then you may get drowned. One of the main problems we have in Africa are the middlemen. We are the ones that will liberate our nation. Your councillors, your local government chairmen, your commissioners, your House of Assembly members, House of Rep members, your senators, your ministers are the main people that we should all scrutinize. When you listen to news, you will hear billions of naira being released, millions of dollars released. And truly, if they are truly released, then what happened? We Nigerians are continually being brainwashed and deceived because we don't ask the right question and we do not hold the right people accountable. The people that we are supposed to hold accountable are the people pushing us to carry placards and protest. Now they told us it's been released or they've been released. So what happened? These middlemen are the ones that should be held accountable. Nigerians, until we start asking the right questions, we will still be where we are. Crying will solve our problems in Africa. We need to start asking the right questions and criticizing the right people and calling the right people to do what? To account for us. This is our country. Now we they do ourselves. We should contribute our own quota. Me and you are the Nigeria people see. If you have platforms, use your platforms for good. Don't use your platform to destroy Nigeria. Use your platform to elevate our country. If you have money, invest in our land. When you leave your land desolate, then who will cultivate in your land? If you have money, support platforms that are promoting Nigeria. I'm proudly a Nigerian. God bless Nigeria.
Walking down the streets, feeling the breeze. In the sunshine state where dreams come with ease. Palm trees swaying with the ocean in view. This is the place where I always feel brand new. Sipping on a smoothie, chilling by the shore. Got my shades on, feeling like I can't be ignored. Sun-kissed skin, feeling so alive in the soft rap game. I strive to thrive. Waves crashing on the sand as I ride the vibe. Soft rap flowing, let the rhythm collide. I'm the king of this groove with the catchy hook.